I don't want the tutorial. New game, new game. Tuku tuku tu. Tu tuku tu tu. Boop 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 boop. Tuba. Ted is the easy mode, because if you're Dolores, you have to grab Ted, and Ted is 3 spaces. But if you play Ted and you have to grab Dolores, Dolores is 2 spaces, so that's like... Little boy, exploration time, 20 seconds. What the frick? Oh. Scavenge is always 60. Stock shelter, empty, packed suitcase, nothing, health issues, call 911, fragile equipment like glass, unwanted visitors, hordes, trouble every day. Stock shelter, prepper style, holiday luggage, health issues, rare, for that we'll just do fat man. 10 seconds to explore your house. Stock shelter, some junk, packed suitcase, work briefcase, health issues, common. Alright, we'll be Ted, playing on normal fat man difficulty. Let's get to it, baby! I do think I want my whole family. Alright, Mary Jane's last. Where's Timmy? I need Timmy and Dolores. There's Timmy. Oh, there's my wife. Come here, wife. Let me just stuff you in my pocket for the time being. Gonna grab the briefcase since it's right here. I am gonna get you, Mary Jane. Don't you worry, okay, sweetie? Daddy's coming. Stop playing your frickin' tuba and get in my pocket. There's some bug repel. Oh, I need the gun. I need the gun. I don't really feel like I have a whole lot of... I don't think I got the radio, which is also not great. I got a lot of food. I don't got a lot of water. I need water. I need water. Come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna die up here, man. I got 2 water bottles. Alright, that's it. I can't grab the gun. I can't grab the gun. I can't grab the gun! I got a achievement. Home sweet home. Get to the shelter before the bomb hits. You mean, play the game? I also got another achievement. Family Guy? I'll rescue the whole family. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. Day 1. All of us made it to the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember making canned soup is healthy for you. When we opened the shelter door, we noticed some of the shelves were already stocked. We got a flashlight. We can't really recall putting all these supplies down here, but we're definitely going to put them. It's a good thing. We didn't grab... Oh, we grabbed the suitcase. There was a book. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Right, this is the first day. Oh, we got 5 water bottles. I did not think we got 5. I thought we got like 3. We got the 2 at the end, and obviously I figured we got 1 more. Alright, first day, nobody needs nothing, get out of here. We're a regular family, so we have the occasional argument or two, but it was never as intense as the fight we just got into. No one wants to speak to each other, let's just hope this won't last too long. Alright. We stopped arguing, but for how long? Ted, everyone's good. Mary Jane, Dolores, Timmy. All good. No one needs nothing. Actually, we're gonna send Mary Jane on an expedition, so we'll give her water. Looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to the is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. Oh, we don't have a gas mask or a first aid kit. Doesn't matter. Schedule expedition. We were dreaming about those little things we did back in the day. Blah, blah, blah. Who knows? Maybe the new world will offer new opportunities. It won't be that bad. Alright, everyone gets water but Mary Jane. Sorry. I gave you water yesterday. I forgot about how the expedition works. Mary Jane's going. Briefcase allows her to carry some other things. How about X? Does the briefcase also allow her to bring more stuff? I don't think that matters, but I don't know. We'll bring it. Go out with the axe, sweetie. Alright, goodbye Mary Jane. Hopefully we'll see you back here in a couple days. Mary Jane went outside. She took the briefcase and the axe. Nobody's thirsty, nobody's hungry, so nobody gets nothing. We can barely breathe in this damn shelter. For the last couple hours, the situation has been getting noticeably worse. There might be something wrong with the ventilation system. Maybe it's stuck. If that's the case, we need to look into fixing it right away. Flashlight will do the trick. Alright, flashlight is still functional. Prepper survived 5 days in our fallout shelter. Oh, he got injured fixing the ventilation? The obvious thing to do when a vent is blocked is to check what's blocking. However, when you shine your flashlight on a hive of mutated insects, things usually go from bad to worse. The angry hive is gone, but the insects did some biting before they fled. Ted was hurt. Everyone's still good. Nothing to help Ted with his injuries. Last thing we expected to hear while sitting in a fallout shelter was a trumpet. It was played by someone who was clearly not a trumpet player and who had probably never heard a trumpet player in his entire life. He came with a friend who knocked on the door and demanded that we let the merry men enter so they could take from the rich and give to the poor. No? I am not the rich. We didn't answer those peculiar calls and kept the door locked until the noises outside faded away. We're not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sounded harmless enough, but can harmless people be trusted in these unprecedented times? They might be worse than those who don't seem harmless at all. Is there anything that can be done about Ted's injuries? Water, water, water. I think it's been a while since we've got food, so, you know, everybody gets everything, alright? How about that? Mary Jane, you'll get stuff whenever you come back, because, of course, you'll come back. Those wounds hurt like hell, and they're not getting any better. It's high time to fix them up. Ted might get worse. Infections are no joke. Well, too bad. Deal with it. Don't be a baby. Is someone writing in blood, or do we have red crayons? Or is that the soup? I don't know. Oh, map. Yes! Let's go here. Flashlight. Scout handbook. Leaving your shelter abandoned is very risky. Thank you. Oh, that's right, I didn't bring the gun. I wanted to. If we don't fix these wounds up soon, things might get much worse. Deal with it. Nobody's thirsty, nobody's hungry. I'm hoping a group of doctors knocked on our door today, requesting some supplies that would be helpful. In refilling their first aid kits, they did have lab coats and everything. I'll help them if they might give us a first aid kit in return if they're you know, supplies to refill, or we're getting scammed, who knows, but we need a first aid kit. Mary Jane doesn't look that great. All thumbs. Break or use something in your fallout shelter. Alright, I do not see a first aid kit. We asked them for their doctor licenses, but all of them claimed they left them in another pair of trousers. We didn't dare ask if it was just the one pair. We gave them a water bottle and wished them a good journey and better luck with trousers. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Only a handful of buildings in our town survived the blast wave. One of them was the local bus station. It used to be the central hub for bums and vagabonds in the area, but now it just stands there empty. We decided it's worth checking out, hoping someone left a few soup cans behind. A local athletics team was preparing to depart for a championship taking place somewhere in the boondocks. Their bus was full of refreshing water and spare shoes. Unfortunately, none of them were a match for us, so we just took all the water bottles. Damn it, we really like that suitcase. Well, 2 water bottles for a suitcase. Oh, we also lost the axe. Ted wounds are not pretty. Mary Jane's diet, she has an illness and she's really tired. Alright, we will give Ted food and we'll give Mary Jane both. We definitely do not have 2 first aid kits, so we're gonna... Alright, Timmy, you're next to go out. Take one for the family. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. We need a radio, which we don't have, so, well, too bad. Mary Jane, you're not looking too great. Timmy, I hope you're ready to go on an adventure. There's one thing we need to do, it's use a radio on a regular basis. We don't have a radio. There's nothing we can do about the injuries. Ted's really thirsty. Diet, Mary Jane could use food. Sleepy all the time. So Ted, drink, Mary Jane, food. Alright, water for everybody. Mary Jane, you get some food. Alright, Timmy, you go out. You can't take the Boy Scout manual with you. I guess you can take our map. Nah, you just gonna go out with nothing, man. Sorry. Good luck, Tim. I will survive. Probably 10 days. Oh, Mary Jane. What goes around, give and get back. What did we get back? I don't see anything new. Tim went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Mary Jane is rather sick. She isn't hungry, and she has rested. He's done for, alright. Ted's on his way out, apparently, it seems. Nobody gets nothing. Yeah, we'll give Ted food. I don't know if food is going to help his injuries, but... We almost forgot about this one time we shared some water with a group of people dressed in lab coats. Out of the blue, they came back today and administered us some very heating, healthy-looking shots. So they were real doctors after all, we think. Acquire a radio. I can't do that. Alright, the doctors came back. We got a phone? Ted's injuries are all fixed, baby! That's why you give doctors a water bottle. Mary Jane is well. Dolores is doing quite well. Everyone's good. Oh, Mary Jane's quite hungry. Alright, we can give you some food. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb drop, yet here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be the public phone booth on the other side of the street. Right, Dolores, you're the only one that hasn't gone out, besides me, of course, the man of the household, so go answer the phone, darling. Alright, Dolores is back. She didn't die. Yeah. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Ted doesn't drink anything. Drink. There has to be some water. Dolores would like food. Oh, shoot. Drinks for everybody and food for Dolores. It has been a while, but we don't have a radio. We just can't do nothing without a radio. Should have grabbed the radio. Radio is super important. Say ignorance is bliss. Ted's not thirsty. Dolores isn't thirsty. Didn't say anything about Mary Jane. Is Mary Jane a glitch? Does she exist? She's here. Just no update on the... There is a lot of space down here. We can smell everything. One of the wall bricks got loose today and revealed a hole. We felt pretty sick. It's the smell coming from the hole. It's terrible. Should we investigate or move? Yeah, do it, baby. Alright, everyone's still here. Timmy's on his way back, don't worry. We looked in the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We gave that rat a proper burial in an empty can. He deserved that much. Ted's good. Mary Jane's good. Dolores is good. We're either going crazy or this entire shelter is crawling with little insects, or worse. It's worse! They're spiders, and not some miniature ones, not huge, but huge, furry, and very creepy beasts. We've got to do something about them. All we got is the Scout Handbook, dude. I don't want no spiders down here. People gonna lose their freaking minds, man. We still got the Scout Handbook. Alright. Did we just read it? Oh, dude, another soup can? Good book is the solution to any problem you encounter. This includes marauding spiders. A few precise hits, and suddenly every spider is aware of what the word decimation means. The word. We also found a misplaced soup can while hunting those pesky spiders. That was one bountiful hunt. How are they still finding soup cans on day 15? Like, it's just down here? Ted should drink something. Drink. Water. Alright. Water. Timmy's gonna come back tomorrow. I'm excited. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. I don't got radio, dude. I don't got radio. I told you, Tim's coming back. Better than ever. Oh, we got poison. We got like an insect killer, pesticide, something. Sorry you missed the doctors, Tim. If there's one thing we need to do, it's use a radio on a reality. We were so afraid for Tim, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Our house is in ruins. We still haven't paid the mortgage. No need to worry about that now, is there? Least we could do is pick through whatever is left and see if there are any useful items. Maybe one of Timmy's comic books survived. The only recognizable furniture in the kids' room were a burned desk and Mary Jane's bed. There was a hidden stash under the bed. It was full of soup cans. Our kitchen is a pile of rubble. It took us weeks to find those lovely chairs that matched the floor tiles. Now, They were nowhere to be found. Only a few bottles of water remained scattered in the dirt. Dude, Timmy, 2 foods, 2 water bottles? You're pro, dude. Muddy Swamp, which used to be our toilet, is now home to something that remotely resembles a mutated turtle. After exchanging a few pleasantries, it gave us anti-bug spray and wished us all the best of luck. Might sound paranoid, but we think something followed us. Let's just hope this doesn't happen again. Last expedition got us thinking maybe we could just drive away from this nightmare somehow. Of course, most of the automobiles available are completely burnt out, but if we find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, perhaps we could build a vehicle of our own. We better keep an eye out for future expeditions. Ted isn't thirsty. Mary Jane's hungry. Mary Jane's hungry. Everybody... Mary Jane food, Dolores food, and we'll give Timmy both. Yeah, we got oodles of food too, so like it doesn't matter. We're not concerned about the situation on the surface. Nah, we send them out. The problem is simple. If we don't wash ourselves, we'll get sick. Seriously, it smells really bad down here. It doesn't seem like it will get any better. I don't know what insect killer is gonna do, but yeah, we'll do that. Oh, Timmy looks a little better than he did whenever he first got back. He was probably also like, you know, famished and thirsty too, so that had something to do with it. Bug spray probably smells better than we do, so we use it to become a bit more presentable, smell-wise anyway. Timmy should eat something. Timmy keeps falling asleep. He needs a few days to rest, that's fine. Timmy was cured! Dude, sick. Ted's hungry. Alright. Timmy and Ted get food. Food for the boys. Dolores, it's your turn! Map, soup. You know what, go out with a can of soup. Maybe you can barter with somebody. I don't know. Or you'll just get beaten up and stabbed and robbed. I don't know. We'll see. But, you know, we could barter with that. Oh, Dad's got a beard, baby. Is he mentally okay? Dolores is on her way to the surface. Timmy should eat something. Timmy needs to rest a bit longer. Ted doesn't drink anything. Alright, we'll give water for everybody, and Ted needs food? No, water for everybody, Timmy needs food. A knock on the door is not something we take lightly these days. When a man came to our doorstep today offering us a highly profitable game of cards, we weren't convinced. Is a bet of 2 soup cans in a card game a reasonable choice? I don't have cards. Oh, there's a knock. There's knocking, dude. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that to set the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner. Alright, Timmy needs to rest a little bit longer, but everyone's good on food and water. Before the world turned into an unforgiving dead wasteland, we were friends with almost everybody in our town, including the old man Jim, who would shamble through our street often and always said hello. When we wanted to visit him once, he gave us an address that took us to a park. Old man Jim is such a joker. It appears that he survived the blast, since he's at our door right now asking if we want to buy a rock. Doesn't sound great, but maybe if things don't sound great, it's what you need to do. Alright, nobody died. Survivalist, 20 days. Let's go. I don't see a pet rock in here. There's a blue drawing on the left side. Timmy still looks a little bit tired. Old man Jim was always lovely and friendly to everyone, so of course we opened the door and fulfilled his request. He winked at us and told us the first rock is for free. which we are happy to hear. Nice rock is a good thing to have, but we don't think we will be able to trade any of our supplies for it, even if it brings our luck like he claimed. Brings us luck. Yeah, Timmy. Mary Jane can get some food, sure. We got nothing, dude. We were pretty sure Mary Jane had her birthday 2 weeks ago, but it turns out it's today. Shall we get her something a young lady trapped in a tiny shelter would enjoy? Like insect spray? Heck yeah. Alright, day 21. Dolores, my wife, is coming back soon. Mary Jane is too old for birthdays, that's what we think. Timmy still has... Dude, Timmy, it's been like nearly a week. Alright, thirsty and food for Ted. Water for everybody, food for Ted. We opened the shelter door today. We saw a letter lying on the ground. It was a cry for help from a group of friendly survivors nearby, or at least well, that's who they claim to be. They're asking us to bring us supplies over to a set location. They're giving their word that we'll not regret our generosity. We can give a soup can. Okay, I think it's best to be generous. You give something, you get something later. Timmy, dude, sleep, man. The authors of the note turned out to be twin siblings, a brother and a sister. They greeted us happily and took us to a small tent where they started handing out the supplies we brought to a small group of hungry survivors. Between them were people of all ages, including children, the elderly, and even a mime. They suddenly shook our hands and proclaimed this the beginning of a new friendship. They promised to contact us again soon. Timmy keeps falling asleep. Timmy's no longer thirsty, but he's hungry. Alright, Tim needs food. That's it. Other people are tired. If there's anyone who can rescue us, it's our government. We don't have a radio, man. We don't got a radio. We just don't got radio. Dolores! She brought a gas mask and a radio and oh my god, Dolores! Freaking MVP, baby! If there's one thing we need to do with user radio, yeah, we are glad to see Dolores. Sweet, sweet prospect of government aid. Hey, we're no commies, but centrally planned help during the apocalypse is something we're really looking forward to. Our expedition, exited the shelter right before the airdrop started falling out of the sky. Some crates were filled with very weird stuff. Why did they drop a crate full of rubber ducks? At least one of the smaller crates had a few water bottles in it. To water. Faced one of the boxes open and found an impressive collection of stinky cheese and a gas mask. We discovered that eating with a gas mask on your face is not ideal. And since we value our lives and our noses, we decided to take the mask and leave the cheese behind. A bunch of folks were having a gunfight over several crates of drop supplies. One group emerged victorious and chased off their opponents. One of the guns from the fight was left behind. Our neighbors from another shelter gave us a radio. They said they found it in one of the drop crates, but they already had a working radio. Might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Window shop nearby parking lots for a vehicle that wasn't completely burnt out. Unfortunately, found nothing of use. Dolores, yeah, you get everything, dude. Nothing going on. Dolores gets everything. Mary Jane is good. Dolores, you're MVP, dude. We'll take a break on expeditions. I think people are still tired. We really use some more supplies. We counted all of them today, and the numbers did not make us time to do something. We know that a teacher from the local school managed to rescue a bunch of kids and lead them to a nearby building where they're relative, and we could really, really use whatever. Could really use it, right? No, let's not take from kids. I think we're good on supplies, despite, the wording. I think we're good on supplies, dude. We're no bandits. Sure, we need supplies, but not at the cost of others. We don't bother these people. A man who takes canned tomato soup from another is not worthy to taste that soup. Let's just hope that everybody else out there is As decent as our family, Dolores would really love to eat something. Alright, Dolores just needs food. Mary Jane. Use a little food. Alright, water for everybody, food for the ladies. I think that's what I got from that. Yo, we got a radio. Can we do our mission now? Await further instructions. Yeah, we did our rations. I'm still good with, wait a day. Could have sworn that huge puddle of water wasn't there earlier. There goes another, oh damn, we're getting flooded. Let's grab some of our supplies before they start floating. Grab the freaking radio. Dolores worked hard. We can lose the map. Yes, radio scratches. Yeah, we need to, oh, okay. We're all good. Everyone's all good. Radio was rescued first before any of that filthy liquid got into its case. It wasn't long before most of the water disappeared, but the damage was done. Map is lost, which is fine. Dolores would really love to eat something. Food for the adults. Food for the adults. Mary Jane insists she doesn't feel complete without her music. If she hit it well, maybe her tuba is still safe somewhere in the ruins. A reminder of her hobbies and what she used to, and what life used to be might cheer her up a bit, make this situation. Should we let her out for a quick look around? Yes. We got a gas mask. Take the gas mask, darling. Well, she's probably just out on a mini expedition, right? Mary Jane got very excited when we agreed to let her look for a tuba. She said if she can't find the instrument, she'll settle for anything else she can find, like some sheet music. We sure hope the tuba didn't make it. We're pretty sure we prefer radio static. Oh. Dolores, everybody's good. Timmy's on his best behavior. Nobody needs nothing, dude. On our way back from the last expedition, we noticed some drawings on a half-ruined wall nearby. It was a very crude map of our town, and one place was marked with an X. Maybe it's some secret stash of soup? Alright, Ted, it's your time, dude. You gotta do something for the family. I like that you've kept the family safe down here, but we all need to sacrifice at some point. I'll go out. Dude, everyone's freaking back already. Let's go. We got a padlock. Lucky find. We were afraid the map was a trap, leading us straight into a camp full of bandits, but it turned out to be true. At the end of the path, we found some supplies. A padlock. Mary Jane returned from the surface. Dolores is tired. Water. 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 Alright, everyone gets water. Didn't say anything about anybody needing food. We will prepare for an expedition. After Dolores returned from that last expedition, she was complaining of a minor foot injury. It might have been her right foot or maybe her left foot. One of them, anyway. It seemed irrelevant at the time, but now both of her feet are swollen. We need to do something about it. Why is an axe an option, dude? Just chopping off her leg. Her feet. We didn't do anything about the infected wounds after all our ancestors survived. Without all that fancy medicine, why should we listen to the doctors? Too real, dude. Too real. Dolores is looking more sickly, though. Timmy should eat something. Ted's good. Dolores is good. Alright, Timmy needs food, that's it. We've been preparing for this expedition since yesterday. Alright, Ted, you had a quick... Send you out with a gas mask. Alright, Dolores, you're the head of household now. Ted left for the surface. We'll hope he'll be back soon. Timmy's hungry. Mary Jane is feeling safe, so Tim and Mom need food. We are getting a little bit low on food. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It would be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must. All we need to do is make contact with the military. Let's get that radio, baby! Good news! The government made a radio broadcast about extracting survivors from our area. The announcer asked everyone listening to wait a while longer and expect further communication in a few days. We'll be out of here soon. Mary Jane's thirsty. 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 Fine. Dolores and Timmy both love to read. They are also both craving some fun and challenge that doesn't include radioactive agony or being eaten by a mutant raccoon. They decide to hold a competition on who can read the scout book faster. Insane. Should we let them? Of course. Bump. Bump, bump. Ba-dum, bump. Dude, everyone looks so good. Oh dear, they basically tore the book apart, and it's impossible to say who won. Both Dolores and Timmy seem really content, though. Maybe one book is a small price to pay for their temporary happiness. Mary Jane's hungry, and that's it. No. We'll do it tomorrow. You're just hungry. You're not very hungry. We are getting low on food. We need to start making sacrifices. The siblings have visited us today. They told us they're searching the town for a safe place that would do well at a possible camp. So far, the group has been living in a tent, but they're picking up some more wastelanders every day, and they simply don't have enough space. I mentioned that a map of the neighborhood could be very helpful. I got a soggy map, which apparently is not good enough for some people. Fortunately, we cannot be of any help to them today. The siblings understood, promised to come back from time to time. Mary Jane's hungry. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood. Timmy's good, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Mary Jane, one more day. All hands on deck. There are people on the other side of the door, and they don't seem too friendly. In fact, they promised us a painful death at least 17 times already. It's only been 5 minutes since they arrived. We better prepare. They'll be forcing that door open. Ooh, baby, we got a padlock. Thank goodness we had one of those items. Was that a gun? Okay. Pacifist. Defend yourself without a weapon. Woohoo! Is this gun broken? Or was that not one of the options? We didn't think a small padlock would stop them, but it turned out to be enough to discourage the unknown attackers. It seemed they gave this whole break-in a fair shot, but ultimately gave up and left. Too bad that padlock is in no shape to be used again. We need to think of other ways to fight off the bandits and other soup-hungry barbarians. Need to be prepared at all times. Mary Jane's diet. Everyone has to drink something, including Mary Jane. Is there any water left? Alright. Food for Mary Jane. We'll give water tomorrow. Oh dear, we just remembered we plan on taking a trip south in 2 months. If it's still there, we are going, right? We're pretty sure they don't bomb warm places. Alright, today's the water day. Ted's coming back soon, obviously. Relocation is probably something we'll be able to discuss after we get out of here. You know, Mary Jane, I just gave you food yesterday. Alright, everyone gets water. And that's it. We're down to 1 water, 1 food. Oh, we got a food and a quarter. We opened the bunker door this morning to let some fresh radioactive air. We discovered a small suitcase on our doorstep. There was no note on it. The neighborhood seemed empty. Yes, dude, I don't care. We need stuff. Oh, we got another water bottle. A gift. Receive a gift. Trophy. Got 1 1/4 can. We got 2 water bottles, baby. There's no such thing as too much water nowadays. We inspected it thoroughly after taking it out of the suitcase, but it looks absolutely harmless and purified. Diet. I'd love to eat something. No longer thirsty, very hungry. Food tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot give that food. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag. Our office. For just one can of soup, we get the bag and all of its contents. We can't see what's inside, and the trader gives us angry glances every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Alright, even if we could afford the food, that seems like a sketchy deal. I'm worried about Ted. No! Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything sight unseen. We're not about to start now. Gone are the times of yard sales. We can manage without whatever junk is in it. If it was very unwise of Ted to walk right into the hands of a gang of filthy bandits camped nearby, he's not going back. Alright, food. Next time we're all hungry. I think only 2 people get food. We'll take a day off. Someone paid it was an overly cheerful red-haired woman. But we can't give our radio. We can't give our radio, I'm sorry. Got half a can of food. It's hard to turn it down because of that damn cheerfulness, but we did it anyway. The one seemed a bit disappointed and tried to offer schematics for some weird gun. We turned that down. 2. Food, it doesn't matter. Alright, water tomorrow. Maybe food tomorrow, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we gotta do an expedition. That means we don't have to feed somebody. Bandits are at the door, probably it's the worst. Oh, we do have a gun. I didn't see it was... Okay, I just didn't... I didn't even see it was not scratched off last time. We gotta make a stand. I think it's over if we don't. Yeah, the gun's broken. So sad. We're taking a stand to show these bandits who's in charge here. We're hoping they won't come back with more friends some other time. Our trusty old rifle helped us fight. Now it's just a piece of junk. This ain't good. Mary Jane's quite hungry. She keeps fainting. Drink something. Alright, everyone can get water. Mary Jane, you going with her flashlight. Give you something to do. Alright, mother-son time? Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back. Not eaten for a while, no longer thirsty. Able to receive another message from the government. The military is preparing a rescue mission. They want all survivors to head to a specific location, then leave a sign that someone's still alive and kicking. They provide us with geographical coordinates, but we need a map. Son of a... We gonna die, dude. Last man standing achievement. Survived 40 days. One more day without food. Where did that green puddle come from? Oh dear, a pipe is leaking green goo. That's not good. That's not good at all. We need to act now. No one packed a mop. What do? Nothing. That's all we can do. Is nothing. Where's the green goo? I don't see no green goo in this bunker. We couldn't figure it out, so we just assumed that's what a regular pipe would do in the event of a nuclear apocalypse and decided to ignore it. Hungry. It's water. We'll give you food today. Maybe water and a couple more. A gang of thugs! How do we respond to these scumbags? We survived. No, Timmy died! They killed Timmy! They killed Timmy! We watched helplessly as those cruel thugs took Timmy out of our shelter. We hope we'll see him again someday. I don't think we will. Dolores has been putting on a brave face, but she must be starving. She'll not survive without water. Alright, we can give a quarter water. Siblings are back. The group is growing bigger with each passing day as they pick up the tired and hungry survivors and nurse them back to health. However, so far they only have one tent, and soon they will run out of space for everybody. Right now they're scouting a town for... I don't know, got a map. Who's out? Mary Jane? We had a map. Dolores has been putting on a brave face, but she's starving. Well, last time I went on X, we noticed an abandoned... Yo, we need food. Go for it. Don't tell me game over. T-44. Oh, she's back already. You got a gas mask? I don't see a soup can, though. I got nothing for you. Oh, baby. Oh, no. Offers. A stranger pushing rusty wheelbarrow failed with the kinds of goods stopped by. He claimed he's a traitor. I don't got nothing. You don't want a gas mask, dude? No, I need food anyway. It doesn't matter. No, I'm sorry, Dolores. Got to. I can give you water, girl. But we out of food. They offer checkers for a radio? I mean, I guess we don't. Well, no, I think we do need it. I don't know. I know we need a map. I don't. Bullets don't matter. I don't want it. I don't want to trade my radio for a checkers board. Mary Jane? Mary Jane? Oh, God! The commotion coming from outside could only mean one thing: bandits. Mary Jane probably walked right into them. If she doesn't eat tonight, she will not last till morning. More thieves. Well, Dolores isn't lasting until morning no matter what we do, huh? Sure, we'll prepare for an expedition. We'll give you water since you're dying. Leaves less water for the thieves. That's how the cookie crumbles. This is the end. It's all over. One-way ticket. Die in your fallout shelter. This is the end. Our shelter was penetrated by bandits. There was nothing we could have done. It's over for us. We're doomed. Doomed! We spent 47 days in our shelter. The end. You perished. I forgot how long these games can be. I said at the start, I was like, we'll do a couple. Days survived 47, consumed 11.5 bottles of water. We consumed 8 cans of soup. We defended our shelter twice. 3 successful expeditions out of 5. 12 items brought back. No decisions 2, yes decisions 4. End our adventure. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. That was 60 seconds. Reatomized. I'm going to play this a little bit more later at another time, not today. But those are quick little fun little runs and stuff, you know, stuff is stuff. But we're going to switch over to Spider-Man for now, so if you're interested in watching me start that, and just stick around. I'm on PlayStation, so it takes like a minute to switch over. I'll be offline for a second. But I'll be back playing Spider-Man. But if you're just in 60 seconds, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.